Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little review. I want to say, I mentioned in my last video that I had purchased the Tati Beauty Blendiful. For all my new subscribers, welcome. My name is Fiorella. I love makeup, fashion, I love it all. So thanks for joining my family here on YouTube. And we love you. So without further ado, let's just jump right. I'm going to be doing a review on the new Tati Beauty Blendiful powder puffs. I haven't opened them. I wanted to open them with you guys. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very sleek. The wording is like that rose goldish color, and the wording does come, you could feel it, and the back, the Blendiful as well. Starting here, the back says cleaning instructions: machine wash and dry in delicate laundry bag or gentle hand wash in warm soapy water, rinse thoroughly and blot dry. It says to not bleach or do not dry clean, and it's 100% polyester polyurethane. I can't say that, but I'll leave like an insert of what it says. And it says with her, I guess, handwriting, no harsh lines, XO's Tati. So yes, let's open her up, guys. Very exciting. I did watch her video, and she goes very detailed of what you can do. So just touching the feeling of the bigger one, it is very soft. I have seen a couple of reviews of other YouTubers, so I do agree with the texture. Like, it's very soft and almost like, I don't know, it's just very soft. That's what she looks like. And as I mentioned in her video, she goes in depth of how to do it, like different ways to, if you want to contour, if you want to powder, everything she goes into very detailed. And then the little one is a little more denser than the bigger one. It is a little, I don't know if it's because it's smaller, more compact, but there's not a lot of fluff to it. For this one, I do feel like it's a little bit more easy to like maneuver. This one, it's still easy, but you don't have a lot of room to fold and things like that. But they both have this like the same feel to it. So I'm excited to use both of these. I think I'm going to use this one for touching up. That's what she mentioned. This one, I'm so ready to use this one, especially like when I'm on the go, because I do get very oily, as my T-zone, and it does fall like into my nose area here. So I'm excited to see what this will do for me. Today is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, so I am going in with some friends, and we'll see if I'm gonna try and use this as the night goes to blot and see if it does. She did say that these are great, without any product, just to go in and blot any areas that you need some touch-ups, like if they fall into your smile lines, like foundations typically do that for me, and right around here in my nose area. So very excited to try this one out for blotting purposes. So I'm just going to move this one to the side. Beauty that I'm going to use is this big one here. So yeah, let's get started. So before I start, let me just give you a little background. The purpose of these powder puffs. I keep saying power puffs. It's powder puffs. Blendiful is the makeup applicator you didn't know you needed. This game-changing soft textured fabric tool is a blending dream that's designed to seamlessly apply and soften both liquid and powder products. The rounded edge and pointed tip help to provide a perfect blend step to step in your makeup application. Built-in foundation with little product waste. Experience seamless contour smoother concealer, and the most airbrush powder application, even in those hard to reach areas in the face. Save product, save time, and become the expert artist of your own unique routine. However you choose to use the Blendiful, your look will be one with no harsh lines every time. XO Tati. The overview that she gives for puff. So let's stop talking and let's get to applying. So to start with a primer, there is a step-by-step thing that she on her website, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to insert each step as we go along, but the first step, of course, is primer. She says banish the appearance of pores and fine lines by using a pressing motion with a blurring primer. She did mention more of a blurring primer that this would be great for, not so much for like any moisturizers, but more like for those areas that you wanna, of course, smooth out. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. matte putty primer. I've been loving this primer since I got it. This is all I've been using. I'm also going to go in with my Touch in Sol No Pore Blend just to, you know, cover my pores. This one obviously I want to do for my mattifying. So I'm just gonna go in, and as you can see, it does pick up a lot of product. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply where I would normally apply my primer, concentrating it, of course, in my T-zone because that is my problem area. As I'm applying it on my face, it does feel very soft. It's not harsh or like scratchy, so that's awesome. Now I'm just gonna let this sit a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with the No Pore Blend primer. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit into it, like a pint size, and I'm just gonna wait for this to just sink in a little bit. You guys excited for Super Bowl? Honestly, I don't really follow football. I don't get it. I don't understand it. The only reason why I watch it is for the halftime show. And, you know, this year it's my Latinas, my J-Lo and Shakira. So, you know, that shit's going to be on, period. Doing it for the halftime show. Don't know really who's playing. So don't come for me. In with this one first, and then if I need a little bit more, I'm just gonna add the dewy one. The second step she has, of course, is foundation. It says easily glide on foundation with the swiping or buffing motion to achieve a flawless and airbrush look. How I apply my foundation is I go on the back of my hand and then I dab into it. So I'm just gonna do that. I use the same side that I use the primer. Let's just see. Let's just go ahead and maybe I should have. Supposedly you don't need a lot of product, so I just probably messed up this whole thing. So I'm gonna start with the sweeping motion to see how that works for me. Again, it feels very smoothing. Well, for me it is doing like a little, you know, when I'm swiping, it is leaving some streaks. So I'm just going in this area, just pouncing like I would with a sponge. But it looks good. It doesn't look patchy anywhere. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't really swipe because it does leave streaks for me. But yeah, this is what I did, like 2 pumps like I normally do. I think I went in with a little bit more, and this is what the coverage looks like. Get a little bit more coverage. You guys can see that. And she said, like, not gonna be, you know, rough on your skin. And honestly, I do agree with that. It's very soft. It literally feels like a soft, like a pillow. This is what the puff is looking like. As you can see, there's a little bit of product. It's, you know, it's not too bad. So this is what my face is looking like after applying the other foundation. As you can see, that foundation gave me a little bit more coverage, and yeah, I'm happy with how my face looks. I thought I would have to go with the sponge, but honestly, I don't feel like I need to. It's looking very good. Step 3, it says, going with the concealer, it says use the pointed tip to easily lay down a smoothing, even amount of concealer where precision is needed. Started with the corner piece, so I'm just gonna move on to the other side because I don't want it to like build up. Really enjoying these e.l.f. concealers. I got mine in medium sand and I am living. So I'm not gonna apply as much as I would, you know, holds a lot more product so you don't have to use too much. So I'm just gonna go in with the other corner and then just start, you know, pouncing in. So I am noticing, like, as I don't know if you can see that line, but when I'm trying to get in here, it is a little harsh. It is like stabbing me. Now, hey guys, I just wanted to come on here. I know I'm looking crazy, but in the video you'll see I mentioned that it is a little rough. You guys follow Tati. She did post a video yesterday on Monday, and she does mention the rough area. She shows how to, you know, position the Blendiful so it doesn't, you know, stab you. And obviously she does go into it and her using the Blendiful. And in the video, I know I call this the powder puff, so excuse me for that. It is the Blendiful, but you know, for me it just looks like a puff, referred as in the video. So just, you know, don't come for me for that. But yeah, I still recommend this, and I'm so happy that she did bring it up in her video. But as far as that is it. You know, I don't know if it's because the product is there, but just an FYI, if you go into like the other areas, this thing right here can scratch you in the under eye. So maybe if you do this area with how she mentions it to do it, you can really get into that area. So that's what I'm just gonna do. I just switched over to the other side. I don't feel, obviously, because that edge isn't there. The concealer looks like, and I feel like it looks exactly like it would if I either did a sponge. I go in with my brush. This is the Morphe M536 to blend my concealer, and then I go in with a smaller brush. I know I'm like saving on brushes here. Something like this. This is a Morphe M173, and I'll just get in here in the inner, like the nose area, try to like minimize my lines in my foreheads, around my mouth area, and then I'll go in with my sponge just to make sure any excess product is gone. But with this, I feel like you can do all three. I mean, you don't need to do everything I do, but that's how I normally do it. So that's gonna save me already on time a little bit, you could say, and just keeping, not having to wash, you know, so many brushes. But this is my base. What do we think, guys? I honestly am enjoying this, not gonna lie. I feel like it's blended everything very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my contour, and she does have that as step 4. Folding in half around your finger, use a striping motion to pick up and lay down your contour to the angles of the face and softly buff out edges. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Tan Walnut shade. This is the shade that I use to contour. As you can see, it's not that dark, but I still enjoy it. This is the only shade that they had in Target. I'm just gonna go ahead and just use this and then go in with a little bit of my Jeffree Star. This one's a little bit more deeper. And probably shouldn't go as much, but let's just see. Normally I start with the bottom of my contour and I do like blend down. Probably won't be able to see so much with this concealer that I applied because it's not as deep as the Jeffree Star, but it does the job. And then I go in here, you know, give you some lips, and I blend it out like nothing. And then I'm gonna go in, push up, you know, depending on what type of forehead you have. If you have a bigger forehead, you want to blend down, but I just blend up. And if you feel like you've gotten too low, just go in with the side that you applied your concealer and then just, you know, dab it a bit. So this area, I think she mentioned to like push up. So let's see. Yeah, so just be careful, guys. This thing right here, it does scratch you a bit when you get to those areas. So just, I don't know if it's just me. I didn't see anybody else complain about it, but it is not a good feeling. As you can see, nose is looking contoured. This one is going to be a little tricky, at least for me, because I'm not used to using these types of, you know, applicators. I usually go in with my stippling brush, but I have to say it looks good. It blended it out. It's not harsh like she mentioned. So yeah, it's looking good, guys. She is liking her face. This is what my face is looking like with all the cream products that I usually wear. I always contour, so you know, that's not like an additional step that I'm doing because of what she has. I always do that. And I'm just going in right here, and oh my god, I love this. You could really get in there. I can't even get in there like with my normal sponges, so this is amazing. And with this Maybelline Fit Me, so step 5, dip into your favorite powder and use a patting motion to lay down product for an airbrush locked in finish. Go in like this and start applying like I would with a sponge. And again, you could really get in there, which I love. Her face is set as much as it can. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the other side that's clean and just swipe away. But this is my face all set. So, I mean, I don't see any excess powder or anything. I do want to go in with a little bit of this Morphe filter, powder filter here. I'm gonna try and go in with, you know, let's just try, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna go in with my brushes. It's Wander Beauty trick for 2. So I'm just gonna go in like this and pat, and then go like this. Yep. I'm just gonna go in and do my nose. I do feel like it's picking up, and I'm building it up, but honestly I feel like it's taking a little bit longer than it would be if I just used a brush. So for me, I wouldn't use this so much for my bronzer, powder bronzing, because it just takes a little bit longer. but it looks good. It looks really good. And I'm also gonna use the blush, so let's just do that. I'm gonna just pounce to my favorite part. I'm gonna go ahead and bake my nose and down here. Yeah, that's my favorite part. Spend it, and let's see how this works. So I'll come back for the highlight part and then we'll be done with the video. So be right back. I'm gonna swipe this off with the other side of the puff. Just doing like swiping motions. Go in with a setting spray. In with the other side, just use this area. I'm gonna flip that over and then just go in and press everything in. You guys know Jeffree Star. I ordered the new mirrors, the ones that say Jeffree Star approved. I got it. I'm so excited because it's bigger and rounder. So yes, I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna use this highlighter and we shall try and see how this applies. I'm gonna go in this little spot. It's clean. So 6 highlight, it says take in an angled side, dab on cream or powder highlight to the places that you want the glow. Oh, I do see that. Yes, bitch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, honey. Love that. So this is the end. This is the face with everything, you know, from cream to powder, using, as you saw, puff. And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I feel like everything applied so good. Again, I would mainly use this product for only the cream products. I would use this for. I wouldn't really use it for the powders. I mean, I did apply good, but I just feel like it takes a little bit more than just going with your brush. So definitely will be using this for cream products. And oh my god, I didn't mention the pricing, but for the 2 puffs it is $18. I feel like it's a great price. Beauty blenders are like $20, I believe, just one. And I feel like you get a better deal getting 2. Using this one for touch-ups, so I'm excited. I'm gonna take it with me today and see, where in my normal areas where I get oily, just go in with this and dab with no extra product, just to see if it does, obviously take away the oils, and if it moves any products, I'll let you guys know in the description. But so far I have enjoyed this. Again, if you do, the only con that I would say is if you get into these areas, it can be rough in those, wherever you're using it. It does like pinch you a little bit, so just be aware of that. It could just be mine. Like this side doesn't feel as rough, but this side does a little bit more. So again, I did experience that when I was going in with the concealer, so I would stick to using the area, the pointy area, how she references it to do your concealer, because it is softer and it doesn't pinch as this area would. Other than that, highly recommend if you guys want to test it out and put it in your collection. It will save you from using many products if you're like on the run. And it is easy to wash from the instructions, so obviously I'll let you guys know if it does remove all the products. Honestly, I would probably use the other side again and before I washed it, but yeah, I would only only use it once on each side. I wouldn't go in multiple times because, you know, obviously it does hold product and it could get, you know, it could get nasty, right? You don't want to put that in your face. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell if you guys want to know when I upload a video, as well as don't forget to give me those likes. Thank you again, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.